Welcome, wrestling fans. You got the show Bill Skyley here at One Wrestling's CWC Cruiserweight Classic, a absolute phenomenon in the world of professional wrestling, especially here within the confines of the World Wrestling Federation. We are talking 10 weeks, 32 competitors from across the globe. Some of those including Zack Sabre Jr., Rich Swann, Gran Metalik, Damak, Brian Kendrick, Tajiri, the Human Buzzsaw, Cedric Alexander, Jack Gallagher, TJ Perkins. We got Kota, Ibushi, Tyson, Dukes, Daniel Bryan, and Mauro Ranallo calling the shots. Again, it is One Wrestling presents the Cruiserweight Classic Rewind, and we're going to start here from round 1 and take it up to round 3 today. That's right, we're catching up as things in the world stood in the way and did not allow me to be able to hit you off each and every week individually. So we're going to catch this all up here in this one night and get all this excitement going on, and then from that point forward I'm going to hit you with it, and we're going to take it 1 week at a time as we build up to the crescendo of the greatest cruiserweights in the world on the planet we call here Earth. Alright, this is again One Wrestling, the Schuyler Report, presenting the Cruiserweight Classic Roundup. Again, 16 countries, 32 competitors, 10 weeks of action. And we're going to open up with a match between Mexico's Gran Metalik going up against Alejandro Saez from Chile. Metalik, high-flying, rope-walking, devastating in the ring, a phenomenal athlete with not only the moves in the ring, but the look of an absolute superstar. Now, Alejandro Saez is pretty much the only real professional wrestler in Chile. He has created this for his nation by traveling the world, learning what he can, and actually becoming the only trainer, the only true wrestler in the business, and creating his very own organization. I'm going to have to say, in my opinion, and a lot of people did not agree with me, I felt that Alejandro was not very impressive. I felt he was slow. I felt he was awkward. I really feel that he was not in the same level of expertise of a Gran Metalik, and as a matter of fact, it felt to me that Mexico's superstar pretty much carried Alejandro throughout this match, even though Saez had some outstanding maneuvers, flying over the top rope to the floor, moves on the ring apron. But irregardless, it did not matter. By the end of round 1, your winner, without a doubt, was Gran Metalik. Gran Metalik, in my opinion, is someone that the WWE, if they haven't already done it, and they're not in the midst of doing so, they had better sign Gran Metalik. They have been looking for that superstar to take the place of Rey Mysterio. I know they have Kalisto, but it does not hurt to have another great superstar for him to go up against in the ring. And with the draft, with the breakdowns, with a 3-hour Raw where they've already changed the outlook of the program, it looks very much a la WCW back during the Monday Night Wars, and they very well could fill one of those 3 hours with superstars of the cruiserweight lineage, and this would be one that would get not only the cheers of the live crowd, but bringing high ratings to Raw. Now, our second match of the night, from Hong Kong, China, Ho Ho Lun going up against Arya Daivari. That's right, Daivari. Does it sound familiar? It should, because he had an older brother by the name of Daivari that wrestled some years ago here in the WWE. His taking after his brother and being a heel. He's representing Iran by way of Minnesota. Ho Ho Lin is a legitimate Hong Kong, China wrestler. This kid is very small, but he has tons of charisma and is a natural baby face. When they went to shake hands in the beginning of this match, Daivari would have none of that, having us here for the first time tonight as a heel versus babyface in this match. And it was a great match between both wrestlers. These guys putting it out, doing every maneuver they had in their repertoire, as it seems. It was all over the place in a good way, back and forth. Both these men need to be signed by the WWE. I will not be surprised to have at least one better had been signed, let alone both. Both men deserve to have that WWE contract, and the surprise win here tonight was Ho Ho Lun overcoming the much better star and in-ring performer in Arya Daivari. Then, my friends, we get the match of the possibly one of the matches of the night, one that I was looking forward to all week long. And we have from France a solid mat wrestler, a guy not to be taken lightly. He is not a high flyer. He's not doing amazing maneuvers from the top rope. He's not drop kicking all over the place. He's not flying, flipping, and rolling across the ring. His name is Clement Pinchot, and he is going up against one of the greatest wrestlers not signed by one of the top two in this nation. Who am I speaking about? I'm talking about Charlotte, North Carolina's very own Cedric Alexander, representing the United States of America, one of the best high flyers in these United States. Cedric Alexander in a shape that I have not seen him in his entire career. They told Cedric he needed to drop weight to get ready for this promotion for the Cruiserweight, and he indeed did, but did so without losing any muscle mass. He is cut. He is ready to rock and roll, and these two men took it to each other like none other. This was one of, if not the match of the night. Pinchot and Alexander just doing everything they could to try and score that win over the other. And their winner would be, indeed, Cedric Alexander, taking that win over Clement Pinchot in a very close contest. Again, two gentlemen that I see very easily being signed by the WWE. Cedric Alexander, to me, without a doubt, will be debuting on NXT as soon as humanly possible. And then, my friends, it comes down to the actual main event of the evening, the match of the night, the match of the tournament so far. Who would this be? Well, first we're going to start off with the lineage. And other Samoan, part of that Samoa dynasty of Afa and Sika. He is Afa's nephew, of course, meaning he's cousins to The Rock. He is cousins to Nia Jax. He's cousins to the Usos. He is cousins, my God, you name the Samoan, and they are related. I'm talking the one, the only Sean Malouda. Sean, again, he's a very solid wrestler. I don't feel he is at that upper level as of yet, but with a little bit more seasoning, some more wrestling in the likes of situations like this, under the bright lights, the big cities, Sean Malouda will be that next Samoan superstar. He would be going up against the Golden Star. That's right. Kota Ibushi from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Kota Ibushi, the #1 seed in this tournament. All right. He is, again, the Golden Star. He is, without a doubt, one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the business today. He delivers everything and anything. Drop kicks, strikes, top rope aerial attacks. He can hit you with a missile drop kick from anywhere. He has got the most powerful kicks in the business today. Sean Malouda, on the other hand, no slouch, but not quite in the level of a Kota Ibushi. The match started out slow, but there was lots of potential showing from Sean Malouda. He would be hitting Kota. He would hit him with a massive savate kick, one of his specialities that leveled Ibushi to his knees. There was a continuous round of impressive strikes on Ibushi. He actually hit an out-of-this-world top rope codebreaker on Kota Ibushi, and he did one move that I literally thought he may have possibly broken his neck, but he came up out of it seemingly unharmed. Kota Ibushi, on the other hand, was literally stunned by this move, but Kota Ibushi would not be waived. He would not be beaten. And it began with, it comes down to this: a kick to the leg, knocked him down. Kick to the chest, knocked Malouda down. Kick to the head, knocked Malouda down. Rule of the evening: do not get kicked by Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi is the complete and utter machine. He is, for all intents and purposes, a wrestling Terminator. This guy will continuously destroy and beat you with kicks and strikes and submission holds, doing it all seemingly without losing a breath, with a smile on his face, and totally destroy you, which is exactly what occurred here tonight to Sean Malouda. Yes, Sean did his best to overcome Kota Ibushi, but his best could not get it done. The Golden Star would take absolute there was no doubt, your winner for the 1, 2, and 3 would be Kota Ibushi. And this ended the first night of the CWC here on exclusively the WWE Network. Do not miss these shows each and every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, following NXT. This, my friends, is just the beginning. Was it an absolutely perfect opening night? I'm going to say, in my opinion, absolutely not. But what I'm looking at coming up ahead on the schedule that we have forthcoming, the action is getting ready to heat up, and it's going to be an even-keeled action with wrestlers on the same levels, and these guys are going to destroy each other and do what they can do to become the first Cruiserweight Classic champion in the WWE's CWC Classic. With that, my friends, join me here every single Wednesday night. I'm playing catch up right now due to some situations I had ongoing in my life and was unable to hit you up with the first two. I'm going to knock this out. I'll be following this up very closely by round 2, and then we'll be equaled out with round 3. And from that point onward, ladies and gentlemen, I will be there with you, knocking it out every single Wednesday night, 9 o'clock possibly calling the shots as I see them live on television. We're going to see how that rolls out. Again, follow me, if you will, on Twitter at You Got The Show. Follow the boss, our mentor here at One Wrestling. That's OneWrestling.com. That's One Wrestling Video. I'm talking about the legendary Hall of Famer, Bill Apter at Apter One Wrestling. Follow my entire crew at the Big Slam Nation. That's Big Ray Show. Follow FAMEBLACK at FAMEBLACK. OKAYFABE at OKAYFABE. Billy Ray Valentine at Obi-Wan You Know Me. 8-Track Brown, the dirtiest in the city, and the man's name is spelled with all capitals, and that's at Pharaoh of Fancy. And of course, the Professor Quintana at Professor, that's PROFFPW Hustle. Big Ray also has the Big Ray Wrestling Podcast, and of course the guys there also have the PW Hustle, and I will be calling the shots each and every week for NXT, and OKAYFABE is our new SmackDown Live correspondent. FAMEBLACK, the new Raw correspondent, and I am now been drafted to be the new Impact Wrestling correspondent, calling it as I see it, right down the middle, good, bad, or indifferent. Tune in. The first episode is already dropped last week. Check it out. It's Total Impact Wrestling, TNA Wrestling Review. You'll find it. Just go to Total Impact on Twitter. With that, my friends, again, I am the show. I will see you at the matches, and I'll catch you down the road.